My name's Natasha McCrary. I'm the owner of 1818 Farms in Mooresville, Alabama. "1818 Farms is a working farm. We are a commercial flower farm, and we produce a line of handcrafted bath and lifestyle products that you can find on Amazon Handmade. Our tagline is "Life the way it used to be." For us, that means days when times were slower, you knew your neighbor, you were active in your community. I wanted to start a family business that taught our kids about sustainability, giving back to the land. I am a lifelong learner for sure. What I've heard is you're supposed to smell the end if you just listen and put yourself in the situation to try something new and have that exposure to different things. You can do anything.
Follow me, we're gonna go first to the zinnias and I'm gonna show you.
When people come to visit the farm, I always say, I want you to leave here with 5 pieces of knowledge that you didn't know before. The beautiful thing about this also is they dry with pristine color. When we first started selling our products, we were only at the local farmers market. And then as time changed, we saw that you really need to be able to reach more customers. So in 2017, we joined Amazon Handmade. It's just perfect for us because everyone there is passionate about what they're doing. They're making, they're creating ideas. I want people to look at me not as just a business owner, but someone who supports the community. I found if you give back, you're going to receive tenfold. One of the projects that we're really passionate about is the Singing River Trail.
The Singing River Trail is a 220-plus mile greenway system that we're working on right now that will connect North Alabama, all the towns and people, providing opportunities, equity, and connectivity.
On an almost daily basis, people coming through and using this opportunity to get outside.
When 1818 Farms and the McCrary family made the generous offer of the house and the 6 acres to be our headquarters, it was absolutely a yes.
With this trail, I can really see people wanting to spend a night, a weekend, or a lifetime. Connecting these communities, really, the possibilities are endless.
The impact that 1818 Farms has had on not just the Singing River Trail, but also North Alabama is an incredible one because it's a story that starts literally from the soil.
A huge part of our mission is bringing people in a strong sense of community, whether it's through teaching, whether it's through just people coming to stroll and see the gardens and connecting to nature. I want them to be able to come here and know me. That's really one of the reasons we've been successful is people feel like they know us and they feel like it's a family and not just a business.
Please welcome back Claire O'Donnell.
Well, I can hardly believe it, but we're already in our final session of Amazon Accelerate 2023. And like that one, there have been so many wonderful seller success stories to inspire us. This time together has really flown by. From the welcome reception and the opening of the new Accelerate Pavilion on Tuesday, to our main stage product launch announcements, breakout sessions, and the many networking events. There have been so many opportunities for learning, inspiration, and connection. And for me, what I've personally enjoyed is the opportunity to meet so many of you who are here and hear about what's working, what we can do better, and what you love about working with Amazon. And from speaking to many of you, it sounds like you've really enjoyed the opportunity to connect with each other. So thank you for taking the time to do that. And we're not done yet. To take us back into the home stretch, please welcome back Dharmesh Mehta.
Thanks, Claire. So our 5th and final area of focus is a force for good in your local community. And that's something you're doing every day. In fact, when independent sellers like you succeed in creating thriving businesses selling in Amazon store, you not only create business success, you also drive a number of other positive benefits in your local communities. You fuel economic opportunities. You create great jobs. You give back to local organizations and nonprofits. You help create a more sustainable future for all of us, and so much more. The partnership between sellers and Amazon not only benefits customers, small businesses, and Amazon, it's a force multiplier that benefits people from your hometown across the country. And so in addition to what each of you are doing to independently contribute to your local communities, we at Amazon are going to continue to innovate in ways to better support you and maximize your impact. This includes letting governments and policymakers and other influential organizations know about your contributions and encourage them to create an environment that supports you and our amazing partnership. It also includes how we can further drive sustainability together, to take better care of our planet, to reduce waste, and better serve the increasing number of customers who are eager to buy sustainably. And so here, to share a few of the ways we're poised to make even greater progress together, please welcome Kara Hurst.
Thank you, Dharmesh. So great to be here. So as many of you may know, Amazon has co-founded the Climate Pledge, which is our commitment to be net zero carbon by 2040. And we know that fighting climate change cannot be done alone. A major piece of the Climate Pledge is to invite other companies to join us. And as of today, we have over 400 companies in the pledge. That's across 55 different industries and 38 different countries. And in addition to decarbonizing our own operations with that commitment, we optimize the packaging we use to minimize waste, increase recyclability, and ensure damage-free delivery. Since 2015, Amazon's sustainable packaging programs and innovations have enabled us to avoid more than 2 million tons of packaging materials. So since we're here in Seattle, and that's a big number, I thought I would try to put that a little bit in context. And so that's a weight equivalent to more than 230 Space Needles. So a big part of this effort is our Ships in Product Packaging program. And this program allows us to work with selling partners to help redesign their packaging and feature their own brands. This also means that we don't add any Amazon overboxing. This program was first rolled out to Amazon retail vendors, but this year we ran a pilot with a small group of sellers. We gathered your feedback and ensured we were building a program that really fit your needs. So in the near future, we're going to launch the program to all sellers, using Fulfillment by Amazon to continue to address customers' requests for less packaging. The Ships in Product Packaging program has several benefits, which I'll tell you about now. So first, it's about connecting with customers. Customers will immediately see your branding upon delivery, and you're going to be providing them with an easy-to-open package with less waste. Secondly, it's about reducing costs. Products certified to ship in their own packaging are eligible for lower FBA fulfillment fees. And redesigning your packaging can drive more efficiency and lower costs. Rather than optimizing for appeal on a physical store shelf, you can optimize for e-commerce fulfillment and delivery. And third, of course, there's the environmental benefit. Using more compact packaging takes up less space on trucks, which means fewer trips, reducing both cost and carbon emissions. So these are some of the exciting innovations and sustainability improvements in how a product is delivered. But I also want to talk about when a customer is looking for a product before they make their purchase. And I'm excited to share a couple of updates today on another sustainability program we have and that we're really proud of called Climate Pledge Friendly. Launched in 2020, it was created to help customers discover more sustainable products at scale and reward selling partners for developing those innovative, sustainable products. For our customers, Climate Pledge Friendly, the badge is a convenient way to understand which products have sustainability certifications. And certifications that are reputable, that are transparent, and that have a focus on preserving the natural world. So to date with this program, we've already helped more than 60 million customers switch to more sustainable products. And for sellers like you, our program is an end-to-end demand generator for more of your sustainable products, creating a powerful sales opportunity through increased visibility and traffic that directs customers to those products that have scientifically high standards for environmental impact. One of the most interesting things that we found is that when a badge is on a product, it increased page views by an average of 10%. So enrolling products in Climate Pledge Friendly is quite straightforward. A product needs to have at least one of these qualifying certifications. And we partner with more than 50 of the world's most credible and recognized sustainability certifiers. And these include groups like the Forest Stewardship Council, Fair Trade, Environmental Working Group, and Rainforest Alliance. And these certifications help customers trust that the Climate Pledge Friendly badge means a more sustainable product. Once you qualified, we take the badge and make it discoverable for our customers at every single stage. So that means including during their search, on the product detail pages, in advertising, in product recommendations, and also for our Amazon Business customers. We are really thrilled with the product and the progress that we've made so far, and we know that continuing to grow this program, we need to listen to your feedback, and we want to address your needs. So I'm excited to announce today that we're adding 3 new certifications to qualify a product, and each of these recognize materials innovation. So these include plant-based fiber blended, the SCS Recycled Content Standard, and the ISCC Plus certification. So all of that information it's a lot to keep track of, it's a lot to take in, it's a lot of certifications, and we wanted to also give you a solution for that. And it's my great pleasure to announce today we're launching the Sustainability Solutions Hub, and that's within Seller Central. So from here, you can access new resources, data, and a new network of third-party service providers to help support you in this. So whether you're just getting started or you're ready to take your sustainability efforts to that next level, this Sustainability Solutions Hub is a new section in Seller Central that is a one-stop shop for sustainability. Here you'll find out how to get started with Amazon's sustainability programs, which include Climate Pledge Friendly, but also Amazon Renewed and the Ships in Product Packaging program. The Hub will also be launching personalized dashboards to track your progress and identify opportunities for your business to make progress in sustainability. So if you're looking for this, you can find the Sustainability Solutions Hub within the growth section of the main menu sidebar in Seller Central under Explore Programs. And last, but certainly not least, we're launching a new sustainability category in the service provider network that features a carefully curated set of service providers to help you enroll in our product and packaging sustainability programs. So you might wonder what kind of specific challenges is this one-stop shop solving? And one of our newer sellers pointed out that the list of Climate Pledge Friendly certifications is so wide they didn't really know how to start or where to get started. So what we wanted to do was to solve that with the certification recommendation tool, which will give you a short list of relevant certifications to explore for your product. And you'll have access to a curated set of third-party service providers who can help to get you started. So we've consistently heard from you that sellers want to understand the business impact of these programs like Climate Pledge Friendly and Ships and Product Packaging. And when you go to your personalized dashboard on the Hub, you'll find performance metrics for your enrolled products, along with suggestions about what products to enroll next and some of the suggested business impacts. I'm going to pause here so actually you can hear directly from some of the Amazon selling partners about the Sustainability Solutions Hub.
Amazon is known for taking on big challenges and inventing on behalf of customers. We take the same approach when it comes to sustainability.
We're excited because the Sustainability Solutions Hub is a first-of-its-kind resource at Amazon, consolidating everything from education, data, and services that can help our selling partners take action on sustainability.
Sustainability means being mindful of the impact that we have in our environment, our planet, our community, and our future generations.
I think we're living in such an exciting time where consumers are saying they want to make more sustainable purchases. Being part of the Climate Pledge Friendly program has been so helpful to us. It really makes it easy for consumers to navigate and find products that are really prioritizing sustainability. The Sustainability Solutions Hub brings all of Amazon's different sustainability initiatives into one place as a one-stop shop for brands.
It is so easy to use. Also, it's a really great way to track our impact.
We have about 2 million selling partners within our Amazon community, and collectively we can be a force multiplier for good.
So we're rolling out the Sustainability Solutions Hub in the US, UK, yes, hand for the sellers. We're so excited about this. We're so excited. We're rolling it out in the US, UK, Germany, France, Italy, and Spain by the end of the year. And we're committed to supporting not only our sustainability goals at Amazon, but to helping you grow your business in Amazon stores and innovating with you to bring more sustainable products and solutions to our customers everywhere. Yes. So now, here to tell you about a new program designed to amplify your impact in your communities is Natalie Angelillo. Thank you.
Your voice matters. To us, certainly, and also to your community leaders and policymakers. But not all of you are visible day in and day out to the national leaders who make laws, regulations, and resource allocation decisions that impact small business, that impact your business. As you know, heard today, more than 60% of sales in Amazon Store come from independent sellers. But our local and national leaders sometimes have a hard time connecting that statistic back to you and your needs. So we've been spending more time with community leaders, including local, state, and national government officials. And you know what we heard? Most of them, to their knowledge, have never met one of you in person. They have no idea just how many of you are building successful businesses in the cities and states that they govern. They don't realize how your success selling in Amazon Store drives economic vitality locally. And they don't know the number of jobs you create or how you give back. And without that knowledge, they can't factor your needs or pain points into their decision-making. But we hear your stories, and we see your success and the impact you have in cities, large and small, across this country, and frankly, around the globe. So we created a program called Sellers in Your Community, and we hit the road. In the last 12 months, my team and I have spent time in Boston, Miami, DC, San Francisco, Chicago, Nashville, and Dallas. And before the year is over, we'll be in Phoenix and Denver. With Sellers in Your Community, SIYC for short, we invite local community leaders into the room with you, the sellers who work, live, and thrive in their communities. And we facilitate an honest and transparent discussion where you get to share your stories directly with them about the jobs you create, the warehouses you lease, the manufacturing you do, and the local organizations you support. In addition to SIYC events, many of you participated this past year in visits to state capitals in California and New York, and 39 of you joined us this past June at our first advocacy summit in Washington, D.C., where you were able to share your local success stories and your pain points directly with your members of Congress and their staff. In addition to connecting face-to-face with policymakers and local community leaders, we're working to amplify your voice and your story more broadly. We've launched a national ad campaign this year to highlight several of our small business selling partners across major media outlets. And we placed billboards right in their local communities. We published our 6th annual Small Business Empowerment Report featuring sellers from across the country. And Claire kicked off National Small Business Week with Just Date, one of our many inspiring women-owned small businesses on ABC's The View. Sellers who participated in advocacy events have been featured in local media, They've been invited to speak to other entrepreneurs eager to learn from their journey. And some have furthered their relationships with high-ranking government officials and joined us for meetings at the White House. For community leaders and policymakers, your stories have opened their eyes to the key priorities for today's retail industry from your point of view. And you have given them a more functional understanding of what it means to be a local business. What drives your success? And where do you need help? So, to all the sellers who have opened the doors of their businesses to SIYC and who have traveled to share your story, many of you are here today. Thank you so much for your partnership. We have loved learning from you and sharing your inspiring work. So before I go, I want to share a story about a nonprofit that is making a meaningful difference in people's lives. Take a look at one of the 67 communities across the US, San Francisco, where goodwill makes an impact.
San Francisco has always been a city of great diversity, but it's also on the forefront of some major challenges.
We see a lot of economic disparity in San Francisco, and we also see a lot of people who have fallen down. We've all needed a second chance at some point in our lives.
Most people think of Goodwill as just a store and a place that you drop off the things that you no longer are using. That is only a very small part of the story.
We're a nonprofit organization, and we're what's called an employment social enterprise.
Giving people second chances for jobs, teaching and training people to have better lives.
We currently employ about 1,000 people, and about 85% of those are people who have some sort of a significant barrier to employment.
We're always looking to innovate and look for new ways to generate business, and e-commerce is a big way of doing that.
Amazon has been a great partner for us. First, it provides revenue for the organization, which allows us to fulfill our mission. And then the second thing it does is it helps people develop digital skill sets.
So we've got over 50,000 books and media in stock here. I actually call it the Amazon philosophy. So the more things that we have, the more people are going to come and find it. And certainly Amazon has helped us to generate a lot of revenue in just those two categories.
So it's also very helpful to us in our mission for sustainability. This allows us to sell thousands of books that would have otherwise gone into the landfill.
So on average, we sort over 13,000 units per day. Donors bring books to us at all of our donation centers, and they will then come into our centralized location here in our warehouse.
My favorite machine is the book sorting machine. You put books on, and it takes a picture of the SKU, and it helps us determine how to price the book.
At which point, the items that have been selected go over to e-commerce listers, and that's how we get it up on Amazon. Our ultimate goal is to generate more revenue so that we can better support our community.
Just about every job has some sort of technology associated with it. It's absolutely critical for future employment.
So the opportunity for us to earn more revenue by connecting into Amazon's technology and serve more people is ultimately where it's at for us.
It is so great to see the impact that so many people are making in their local communities. Thank you, Cara and Natalie, for sharing these launches designed to help us partner with sellers to be an even greater force for good.
You know, it's clear that being a force for good applies to so many of our selling partners. You do what you do, not because you have to, but because you want to. You're not looking to be recognized for your efforts, and yet that's exactly what we're about to do for 3 outstanding sellers. Sellers who have made substantial contributions to their communities. Each of these sellers have made being a force for good an essential part of their brand and who they are. And we are honored to share their story with you.
First up is Nisa, a company Eden Lauren co-founded, because they saw a dramatic lack of information, thoughtful design, and transparency about women's health products. They grew up during a time when women's issues, discomfort and pain were hidden away, and women were told to just deal with it. So they did. NISA designs products that support women as they go through many transitional phases: puberty, postpartum, menopause. Equally as important as their innovative products is the customer education and accessibility to information and care that they provide. Eden and her co-founders work with doctors and other experts to create content about all aspects of women's health. And they donate products to women's shelters in Chicago, on the southern border, and wherever they see a need. This is NISA.
NISA wants to change the future of women's health. From the beginning, we knew we wanted to have a part of our mission be a connection to the community or giving back in some way. If someone is able to purchase a product or not, they can download these guides and pamphlets that tells you what to expect after you're giving birth, or tells you what to expect when you're getting your period for the first time, even checklists that you bring to the OBGYN. And we're really proud of being able to donate product, helping women in various places that could use extra support, bringing our team together to connect with the community and really get an understanding of what products can support them. I just really don't believe a business should exist without having some connection to the community in which they are creating products. Winning is an incredible privilege. It tells us that we are working in the right direction. We are supporting the mission that we've created. It also tells us that there's even more work to be done, which is exciting, it's exhilarating, it's motivating us to keep going.
Our next honoree got their start when three friends, Justin Forsett, Wale Forrester, and Wendell Hunter, met on the football field at UC Berkeley. And they realized that they needed a way to get from football practice to class on time. Their solution led to the invention of Hustle Clean, a body wipe designed to save you time to focus on what really matters. And as they say, Hustle Clean leaves you smelling as crisp and clean as your ambition. And when it comes to motivating the masses and empowering their community, Hustle Clean's ambitions know no bounds. They started Free Play, a commitment to help kids raise funds to cover their sports-related fees, and hashtag Shower to the People, an initiative that gives back to communities that lack access to clean water by donating Hustle Clean products. Here's a video of how Hustle Clean is helping change their local community.
We're not a company with a mission, but we're a mission that just so happens to be a company. We always remembered our humble beginnings because as founders had to overcome something to get to this point. And I mean, me personally, I remember growing up at one point being homeless, living out of a motel. Shower to the People is our campaign to give our products to communities that lack access to clean water. We've been in Houston for Hurricane Harvey. We've been to Flint, Michigan after their water crisis. But after Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico, me and my partner Wale, we decided to go down there. We got a chance to have genuine impact in a disaster site. Free Play is our 501c3 charity. It's our way to give back to youth sports athletes who are priced out of sports. We wouldn't be here today without sports. So we believe that every kid deserves that opportunity to play. It feels great to know that we have a product that is a force for good, that's having impact in the world, that's making people's lives better. I think that's a recipe for success. If you can change people's lives for the better and add value, be a force for good, that's the difference maker.
Last but certainly not least is Kim Shanahan's story. Once her family settled in the Washington, D.C. area, she connected with a center that worked with people with disabilities. They shared the challenges that their clients were facing finding jobs that could help them feel more confident and valued. And Kim knew she had to do something, and she did. She founded Gifts Fulfilled, an organization committed to creating jobs for these individuals. Today, Gifts Fulfilled's celebratory gift baskets not only bring joy to recipients, but also hope to those who need it most. The Gifts Fulfilled story really comes to life in this video. Just watch.
The mission at Gifts Fulfilled is to create jobs and create them for people that are disabled. People who have disabilities have a harder time getting employment than any other segment in society. I am lucky that I get to work with these people. I am lucky that I get to create these jobs for these people, and it's the happiest place I've ever been. One of the ways that we hope to impact our employees is that I can give them job experience, something to put on their resume, and a recommendation so that they can go out and go into another business and show that business people with disabilities can do this job. People with disabilities should not be overlooked. And there's a lot of ways that we give back here at Gifts Fulfilled. We're not just creating jobs for people with disabilities, we're also involved in the local community. We're involved in our Chamber of Commerce. We're involved in donating to the food pantry. If I could look into a crystal ball 5 years from now, the greatest wish that I would have for Gifts Fulfilled is that it's an employee-owned company, that it lives beyond myself. 2, that we've expanded into more locations, so we're in other communities helping other people. And 3, that we maybe have some retail locations where people can come in, meet the employees, get to know them, and realize that, you know, down deep, we're all pretty much the same.
Now, let's meet the extraordinary people behind these stories. Kim Shanahan, Justin Forsett, and Eden Lauren. Eden, thank you so much. Thank you all for all you do. And for making your communities even better, which is why I'm thrilled to present each of you with a $50,000 grant.
We didn't expect that.
Congratulations. Not only do we want to recognize you, but we want to help you accelerate your growth as a business and in being a force for good. And please, and in this case, I mean it quite literally, keep up the good work. Thank you. So now, I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for being here and making this our biggest, most successful Accelerate yet. And as we close out, I also want to thank you for your participation, your partnership, and your commitment to working together in so many ways. You've made this event such a success, and I hope that you will leave here inspired and eager to take advantage of the many new tools and resources that we have shared. As I know, our team is leaving here with a wealth of valuable insights and rich feedback. So, as I said when we opened this conference, we only succeed if you succeed. And we feel so lucky to be your partners. And rest assured, we will continue to push ourselves to provide you with the most trusted shopping and selling experience, to provide you with powerful solutions for accelerating your business growth, and to be a partner that you love working with. Together, we make an amazing team, and we're writing the story of the most successful partnership in the history of the retail industry. So let's go make it happen. Thank you.